Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Snap Ring Chronicles. Today we have another set of ratchets for you. But before we start, if you enjoy this type of content, if you can give me a like, share, and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. Okay, today we have a set of Plomb ratchets. These are from the Plomb company, and they originally were the precursors to Proto. See, these what they still make today, the Proto 5249 and the Proto 5449. So these were the Plomb version of those same ratchets that they still make today. But these were early versions. Plomb changed their name to Proto like in the late 40s. So these models are the original Plomb models of these ratchets from around the mid 40s. And then after that they changed their name because they had a court case, and the company Plomb, not Plomb, but Plumb, the hammer company, they had a trademark infringement lawsuit for some reason, and so Plomb ratchets and tools just decided to change their name to Proto just to avoid the hassle. But yeah, so it was all because of a lawsuit from the Plomb Hammer Company. And here's just a comparison to a Proto. Here's like a more modern Proto. This is the 5249. And you see, compared to the old one, it's the heads are pretty much the same, same mechanisms, same everything pretty much, except the handles. You see, this is a knurled handle, and this is a flat handle with very interesting lettering. And here's another model of the same ratchet by Plomb, a 5249, but this one has smaller lettering, this one has bigger, and in the back it says manufactured USA instead of made in USA. But the same 5249, same models. Okay, this lettering, it has like a pebbling in the background here of the letters. There's like a nice pebbling of the metal there, and here also, and it has these, I think, pretty cool letters. You gotta put yourself in kind of a time capsule here, and this was the 40s, and this lettering to me looks, I don't know, it looks really cool and futuristic, especially from the 40s. That must have looked really cool back then. And here's the same. You see the pebbling in the back and the nice lettering, kind of pretty futuristic looking. The pebbling, big letters, very well done. I like that about Plomb ratchets. And let's just take a look inside real quick. These are the screws. Not sure if they're original or not. And you just pull up on the gear. And this is the plate. Plate looks pretty thick. Looks like a decent plate. There's no lettering on this plate, like Proto does now. Well, the more modern Proto usually has Proto Professional and the model number here, but not on the Plomb. Here's the mechanism. The gear is 24 teeth. Those are the teeth. Here's the ball detent. Has kind of looks a little bit small. The ball detent. Let me see if I can find the. So I could test it out. Seems pretty loose. Doesn't seem like a lot of grab. Maybe because the ball detent is further towards the back here instead of like in the middle. You see what I mean? It's kind of closer towards the back than in the middle. And the detents in the connection here are kind of, I guess, more towards the back. So it's not getting a good connection with the detents inside the socket here. But I guess it'll work. Okay, and that's what it looks like inside the mechanism. It's pretty. This is the same mechanism they make today in the Protos, the 5449s and the 5249s. It's pretty much the same mechanism today. It's the two springs with the little pendulum in the middle switch. Let me take this apart real quick. Here's your pawl. It's rounded at the bottom. Has a little protrusion here. It goes into the hole at the bottom there. Here's the spring. And you guys, I'm sure you've seen this a million times on a bunch of similar ratchets. There's the pendulum switch. You put your spring back together like that. Make sure that this thin part of the cone is against the pawl, and the wider part of the spring is against the wall here. And this is what it looks like when it's switching. You switch to one side and it pushes one pole out of the way and lets one engage. This is what it looks like when it's ratcheting. And the other side. Oops. And you just drop your plate back in. Oh God. Okay. Like that. You drop your screws in. You screw them in. And just for a quick look, take a look inside the 3/8 version. Here are your screws. This is what the mechanism looks inside. It's identical to the 1/2" version, just smaller. 24 teeth also on the 3/8 version. It's the plate, like the 1/2", no lettering on this plate. And you just screw the plate back on. Okay, so these Plombs are the grandfathers of a model of Proto that's, I don't know how long they've been going. It's been like almost 80 years since the mid-40s to now. They still produce the 54 49s and the 52 49s, and I don't know, I guess it's a time-tested true mechanism that's still, still in use today. Okay guys, that's my breakdown, teardown, and review of the Plomb ratchet set from the mid-40s. Okay, until next time.